was the single biggest promise before the election, single biggest letdown. There's been a food shock. Prices of vegetables have shot through the roof. Let's go across to our reporters joining us live. We're also taking your calls. Tell us how you've been hit by the food shock. Let's first go across to Padmaja joining us from Delhi. Padmaja, of course, many feel that prices could further rise, and in Delhi itself, prices of onions over the last week have gone up nearly 150%, from 15 to 35 rupees now. And of course, there's a lot of anger, especially in New Delhi, which we believe has been hit by onion prices.
That's right, Niranjan. In fact, now there's more worry because in the newspapers there is the speculation that it might even go up to 100 rupees per kg. Are you more wary now when you pick up onions, not knowing how expensive it's going to be?
Yeah, it's going to get up and up every day. So it's not in our control now. What I feel for us, better to go somewhere where the prices are controlled, like Mother Dairy or Reliance Fresh.
But do you think that now the government needs to step in to check the hoarding? Because in other cities where you do not have fair price shops, what are the people going to do?
Yeah, that's difficult for them to buy anything for the lower middle class. They cannot survive without vegetables. And government is taking steps, but it's not coming out. No result is there. So I don't know what is going to happen in this country.
So that's the main point that people are raising, that we're being made promises. The government is acting. They're saying that they are acting. They are taking steps. But when is all of that going to bear fruit? When are they actually going to see the results? When are the prices going to stabilize? Niranjan.
And, I want you to stay with us, Padmaja, because let's get in a word from Pradeep Datta, also joining us from Jammu, while Arindam and Ashish stay on with us from Mumbai and Guwahati. Pradeep, there have been a few measures also announced by the Prime Minister saying that you need to set up special courts for speedy trial of hoarders, black marketers, and also there's been a lot of stress on how states and centre, need to coordinate on this issue. But that hasn't happened so far, isn't it? Because you ask most states and they'll immediately blame the centre. So what's really happening as far as coordination on...
सवेरे बात करेंगे,
लेकिन थोड़ा सा तो बता दीजिए कि क्यों
कोई चीज की कमी नहीं है। जमाखोरी हो रहा है, तो जमाखोरी को रोकेंगे।
तो जमाखोरी के खिलाफ क्यों एक्शन
कार्रवाई हुई है और भी लेंगे।
थैंक यू सर।
ठीक है।
अभी अरे
Well, the first reaction coming in from Minister of Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution, that's Ramvilas Paswan, speaking to Times Now, saying it's black marketing and hoarding that's leading to price rises. Let's go across to Ashish, to get more. Ashish, of course, he said it, that it's hoarding, and mostly it's happening in Maharashtra, going by the reports.
Well, that's not Niranjan. In fact, I've been reporting on this issue for last 4 years, and I've been continuously visiting APMC market in Vashi and the hub of onion market in Maharashtra, Nashik. And one of the viewers very rightly pointed out about the political control. That's right. NCP is the party which controls the entire APMC market, and Nashik, we all know, it's one of the strong ministers of NCP who holds the entire Nashik market, and he has been always controlling, be it the farmers or the traders there. That's the entire process. How it is being done is basically the union leaders, in fact, the one from
just getting a lot of calls. Ashish, have to keep you on hold here. Shiv Shankar calling us in from Hyderabad. Shiv Shankar, what's your view? How do you think the government can stop this hoarding that's taking place? All right, seem to have lost the phone line with Shiv Shankar. They will try and get him back on the phone line, but let's also get in a word from Arindam, joining us from Guwahati. Arindam, you were trying to speak to a few retail traders there. How steep has the price rise been as far as, basic vegetables are concerned there? Arindam?
The price of all the basic vegetables have gone double-fold here in the markets of Guwahati. The price of onion is not exceptional. The price of onion, as I had mentioned earlier, last month was rupees 20 per kg, and this month it has gone up to rupees 30 per kg. Let's straight away try to talk to a vendor here who are selling vegetables. अब दाम बताइए तो सब्जियों का।
सब्जी ना कस्टमर है।
अच्छा, ये वेजिटेबल प्राइस राइज से आप कितना इफेक्ट हुआ है?
वो कस्टमर है, मान लो ये सो।
All right, one of the traders there speaking to Arindam, saying, of course, that prices have been on the rise. But let's get in. Let's listen into the first reaction coming in from the food minister. We spoke to him just a few minutes back in Bhopal.
अभी नहीं
सर, आपने कहा था कि फूड ग्रेन्स की कोई कमी नहीं है, प्याज की कीमतें फिर भी लगातार
कल
बढ़ती जा रही हैं।
सवेरे बात करेंगे।
लेकिन थोड़ा सा तो बता दीजिए कि क्यों आपने कहा था
कोई चीज की कमी नहीं है, जमाखोरी हो रहा है तो जमाखोरी को रोकेंगे।
तो जमाखोरी के खिलाफ क्यों एक्शन
कार्रवाई हुई है और भी लेंगे।
थैंक यू सर।
ठीक है।
Have another viewer on the phone line, Sachin, calling us in from Pune. Sachin, you heard it from the government. In fact, that's the same argument that even the previous government gave, that it, that it was hoarding and that measures should be taken. What do you think? What do you think needs to be done now?
No, it should be done by BJP government because they have given promises.
Go on, Sachin.
Yeah, now BJP government has to do everything because they have given the promises before the election. What Mr. Kirit Somaiya is doing. हर एक चीज पे आंदोलन कर रहे हैं वो आदमी, अभी क्यों नहीं कर रहे हैं आंदोलन?
Point taken, Sachin. Thanks for joining us. Of course, a lot of expectations from the Narendra Modi government to try and control inflation and price rise. Of course, a lot of them looking forward to what really is done from the government's end in the next few days, because they had promised to fight food price rise, but that hasn't happened so far. Taking a short break now, but we're tracking the story closely. Thanks for joining us. Coverage continues on the other side.